All right, Grand Rising. Yeah, so we're back. I don't know why. Usually, if something like this happens, I can't remember exactly where we were in the text, but yeah, okay, it was Solomon, and I finished it here. Okay. Yeah, Solomon had a okay. Yeah, so we're talking about this energy here, okay, of the energies that I'm picking up here, okay, and like I said, this energy here. What was interesting to me was about someone taking back somebody back to their childhood home, and somebody saying, "Don't wake him up, please." Okay, so again, this could be, I don't know, this we do have, okay, yeah. So this is the part about, somebody, like I said, if it feels a little bit like, like I said, it doesn't have to be. But what I was trying to reflect on in here is that it sounds almost like manipulate, like somebody is sleepy and somebody is saying these things and somebody is examining someone and looking at them, admiring them. So it doesn't have to be fully, but there's just certain parts that stuck out to me, like I'm the one, right? So again, it's almost like that energy of somebody is with this person, coddling this person. There's a lot of touching and breathing and all these kind of things here. So again, I feel like something like this could be happening in another realm, right? With some people, okay? Maybe even in the sleep realm or something like this, okay? Maybe some galactic type something, like something that would be above my head. But then again, this could be something that's happening in real life, okay? And it reminded me of, again, me running around through town the other day, because I feel like what was going on here is there is a god and a Lord God, an empress and someone that's trying to be in the empress's energy, an emperor and somebody who's trying to be in the emperor's energy. So again, there might be doppelganger, or something has been in my eye for like the past hour and I could not get it out. So again, I feel like there's this doppelganger like energy here. Okay, I feel like, again, going through, like I said, this could just be about energy, in general. It doesn't mean that this storyline is going on right now, but it possibly could be, or it could have went on in those areas that I went to or that I go to a long time ago. Okay, so again, I noticed that there was something about a scent in the air being picked up. Okay, I even made a joke about it, like, again, damn, somebody might have just picked up my scent or something. You know what I'm saying? So even last night I was thinking that way, okay, about something about my scent or something last night. Okay, but like I said, when I went on those, when I went to all those places or whatever the other day, I felt like I was looking for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, we were talking about Adam, God going walking in the garden and looking for Adam and saying, Adam, why are you hiding from me? But let's not mistake that, that Solomon could have been an Adamite. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Or something in the likeness, at least. Okay? My goodness. Well, I don't know what is wrong with my eye. Ow, shoot. It's one of those eyelashes. So again, Solomon could have been an Adamite, okay? So I just want to keep that in mind, because at another point in time, Solomon could have been housing that same energy that Adam was housing at that part of the text. And this story can be kind of correlating with that, because the girl, well, I think it's the book of Solomon. This is the Song of Solomon. I think I like Solomon. No, it is the Song of Solomon, I think. Okay. So again, I felt like even when I was going to those particular places, somebody was hiding or sleeping, or somebody didn't want me to disturb someone here. Okay. So I just felt that way. All right. I'm just telling y'all how, because again, as picking up on this energy as being someone who is a seer in that senses things. Okay. And so these could be multiple different women here. Okay. Like I said, you know what? It was very interesting to hear something about the seven sisters or Pleiades. Okay. Because I feel like here, when we're talking about this, we could be talking about different women, and something is even telling me that these could be different women housing a certain temple. These could be people taking part in a certain temple. You see what I'm saying? Housing or taking up space in temples here, or people's domes or their minds. Okay. And they're all trying to get Solomon to go to them. It's like, come over here, no, here, here, here. So all day it's just a gravitate, like I said. So I feel like that could be also in the mind. That could be all day. Like, you ever notice, like, even like people that might have been in a prior relationship or a living condition with a masculine or a feminine, when they got in touch with their twin flame or soulmate, there's certain things that you had to balance what's in the 3D, whatever was going on in the mind. You know what I'm saying? Some people are better at that. Some people keep it all in their dome. They don't even speak about it at all. You wouldn't know that they're dabbling in spirituality in that sense. And some people, like I said, you can tell it's because they carry it. It's like something, like for me, I feel like people can sense it around me. I carry it on me. It aggravates people. People want to even if they know that some things come true that I say, they want to act like it's not what it is. So again, it's like I feel like something about the energy radiates through some of us in an electrifying way, where people can feel it or sense it or know it when you walk in a room. Where some people, I'm starting not to use that word narcissistic all the time anymore, because it could be that, but it could also be people that just tend to be more introvert, and they just keep a lot in. Like these are people that might, you know what I'm saying, do something and take it to the grave. You know what I'm saying? They would be good oath keepers or something, right? So, or secret keepers or something like this. This would be good to have on somebody's team if they don't want somebody talking. Somebody like me could be looked at as, maybe something on the verge of, damn, we got to be watching her all the time because we don't know what the fuck about to come out of her mouth. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like that, okay? But again, I feel like we're talking about different women here, okay? And I feel like also that represents the energy of me feeling like all these women being kind of like guarded in a sense. They don't want maybe the Empress to be involved, because when she's involved, all eyes is on her, or that world card energy. It might have been supposed to only be like that temporarily. I don't think so. Again, it's everybody's own opinion to discern what I'm saying here. But I feel like the work of these other witches on the planet aligning together and charging to the Empress or the main energy or the goat energy was what took somebody down from society, from their pedestal, maybe even a part of not being, active all the time, always dealing with pulling arrows out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Rather somebody think you did something or not. A lot of people, I think they remember things or they see things in the wrong way. And I feel like people think you deserve karma. A lot of these people, I'm telling you, that I see in tarot community, or I think that are in my energy, are people that I've known from a past life. They may even have a story concocted in their mind where it's like I did something all the way totally wrong to them. I feel like this is sometimes what I'm getting here, where it's always just been a jealousy or some type of something about me that people always wanted to make me feel. And this is not no pity party. You see what I'm saying? This is just to help other people that might be struggling with why are people doing this to me? This hurts. I don't like, or what can I do about this? This is my story, just to tell this part. It's not like because I've already, worked through that part. I've already done the healing. I've never needed anybody else but whatever might be outside of me or inside of me. Like I'm saying, like in the ether, or could be unseen, to help me, guides, ancestors, and source. I just at this point in my life realize how heavy and how much. And so again, sometimes I can get emotional because I think about, people that have never, like Eartha Kitt said, never touched her, that did the most for her, right? But also, like, I feel like they have been there. That's why, again, angels, demons, whatever, whoever, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me, because I can kind of see what I can see something that's in the center, okay? Maybe even in the heart. And sometimes I had to close off my heart sometimes because it's hard for me to carry. Like I said, heart dis-ease is a big thing in our family, right? And I feel like, again, yeah, it has something to do with maybe also these things that are seen and unseen that people probably didn't feel comfortable talking about at one point in time out loud, because I may be the first one in the family that talk about stuff like this where people might think it's far out or crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, and believe me, there's some people in the family don't want me saying nothing. And so these are the people that would like for me to keep my lips sealed, or to hurry up and try to lock me up into a mental prison, or put some claims against mental illness or something in order to have me in some type of, like I said, mental prison. But again, sometimes it's people know they've done wrong. They know they've been bullying. They know they've been antagonizing. They know people have not been helping you out or stepping in for you. You know what I'm saying? Again, on this level here, okay? They haven't been inviting you. They haven't been, they'll not invite you, right? And then say, oh, this person don't never come around. Well, damn, I mean, we all got phones here. You know what I'm saying? If somebody wanted me to come to something, you having it at your house, I'm not going to call you every day to find out if you having something to invite myself. You would have to invite me. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. People didn't have a problem with having gatherings without me and stuff like that. And I was okay with, once I seen what it was. You see? And so, like I said, I don't hold no grudges against people about stuff like that. It's just too petty for me. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that others aren't doing so. That doesn't mean that they're not harnessing energy. If some of you will really think back into your childhood, you had people around you that actually did literal mean things to you. They just put you, they always had a cold way of dealing with you. But I thank that energy sometimes because it built me up to be this person at this point in time. Now, everybody did, and sometimes I say, damn, why? It seems like everybody else carrying on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they're, but I guess it would be easier to, if I'm the caged bird singing all the time, it's easier to disregard what's being said. You know what I'm saying? Or make it seem like somebody's looking for attention. When again, most of these people are probably people that had invisible friends, when they were younger too. You know what I'm saying? And now they have, guides and stuff. Or you're figuring out that these were your guides then. What? Okay, in a second. I'm not about to be dealing with that. I know what, I know what it is. But just... You have to wait. I can't stand when I start a video and I get in my flow and then y'all come in here and just do this. Give me 15, 20 minutes. Here, use this phone if you want to. Put that case back on it. I don't know what else you want me to do.
I can't do anything without...
So again, I just enjoy looking at this information and seeing it for what it is and sharing it with people. There's no agenda here. Most of the things in here that I read to y'all, if you've noticed, it seems like it helps others and doesn't even assist me. You see what I'm saying? It's just, I don't spend as much time as I used to doing it, but I still enjoy doing it. I feel like it helps open up people's eyes to things that they were not necessarily look at. Can you close that door? I think it opens up people's minds and allows people a place to go and feel like they are connected to somebody that is like they self. So again, we're talking about this energy here in Isaiah because now Isaiah was opened up when I came back here. And it is saying this energy, like I said about this, like even the, animals and the donkeys know that their owners or whatever. But the people don't know, Israel, okay? So again, it says their fathers before them were evil too, born to be bad. They have turned their backs upon the Lord and have despised the Holy One of Israel. They have cut themselves off from being my people or from my help. Okay. So again, this could be also somebody saying, like, look, I'm trying to be included. I'm trying to be whatever. But again, the people have cut themselves off from paying attention. But I feel like it's because of idol worship. Lillian or Lilith energy is here. You know what I'm saying? Again, people can take it how they want to or whatever. They talk, it's almost like talk about the Empress being a damsel in distress. But I feel like, again, everybody, I've seen tarot readers and all type of seers be in that energy before. It doesn't mean that that's what you're all about. It just means that, sometimes, there might be a distress call. You know what I'm saying? And some people are purposely left out in the cold because of the power that they actually hold. You know what I'm saying? And people might be jealous or they think that they should be doing more work or they think this and that. But a lot of times these people, they might be around, but they don't really get involved with you deeper. I feel like, again, at a certain time, it felt a little like betrayal or even like a struggle, But I feel like that struggle is made to look like you're out of place or you don't belong. Is what I'm picking up. Some beings like to do that, okay? They use like what the conformities of society to try to make those who are just grounded and more geared towards healing. I've never known my grandma to have a job ever in her life. That didn't make her less of a beautiful, like Christ-like energy. I mean, it didn't stop her from being that, It just really didn't, okay? I think she was more protected, by being a homebody and just being at home and doing things that she enjoyed doing around the house. So again, it says, oh, my people, haven't you had enough of punishment? Why will you force me to whip you again and again? Okay, so again, this could be a God figure here. We have justice here. Number 11 here in the Native American deck here. Okay. Yeah. It says, why must you forever rebel? From head to foot, you are sick. Okay. Weak and faint, covered with bruises, okay, and welts and infected wounds, unanointed and unbound. Your country lies in ruins. So again, I feel like this is this energy here, possibly, okay. Like I said, there's some reason, like I said, why this page was opened up here. If you guys notice that, when I ended that one video, I don't know if the battery had died or not yet, but it's almost like people set these snares here. And I'm here to show you how I still have faith in whatever is within me. That I know that there's groups of people trying to manipulate this situation, trying to already know what I'm going to do 2 steps ahead and be there to try to catch me in a fall. But it's not no problem for me, because this is why I like the fact that we're dealing with inner alchemy, or this inner sense of knowing. All right, that this is the messages that came to Isaiah, the son of Amos, in their vision he saw during the reign of King Uzziah, King Jotham, King Ahaz, and King Hezekiah, all kings of Judah. Now again, I'm hearing all these kings might be involved with this. There was something about, again, the mandrake plant or the mandrake energy here in the Song of Solomon. Okay, so again, you know, like I said, that could be like Draco energy or something like that, like the constellations. But I mean, even hearing the Dagon energy too. Okay, there's something about something more celestial, and I don't know much about that stuff. You know, some of these other, and that's why I feel like everybody got their own place. My thing seems to be the Bible and these cards. Okay, somebody else might know more about the constellations and all these other things. Okay, it's just like that. You know, everybody has their own particular way, or their own particular something that they're sharing. Shit, it's like show and tell. You know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, it's a known fact that I just know that like I said, my masculines know my future. Both of them do. They've prophesied many things to me. Okay, and again, on the other hand, I try and share these things that I get when I sense energy, or would sense energy around them when it comes to these women, the things that they don't know. Okay, that they may not be able to see. Okay, and it's just whatever. Okay, so maybe they think they have something better now with these other idols here that they worship. Okay, but then these women are still silently or really taking advantage of these men, and actually really happy with this victory that they're having, because they're just getting them away from the Empress. Okay, they're seeing that the Empress is not just because I feel like, again, it was like a serenading. Okay, my presence with these beings was more a serenading. Okay, a serenading was okay, but I would have also liked to have some type of assistance in the areas that I struggle to be able to move or press forward. Okay, and that's just all that I would have to say. But I feel like it's by design to not allow me to have that type of access to that type of information, because somebody at some point knew that they were going to try to keep my energy out. It could be also the Emperor's energy too. That's what I'm saying. It could be the Emperor's energy, but sometimes, like I said, in the back of my mind, thinking about the past lifetimes, you know what I'm saying, and the individuals that have been around, it seems at some point in time they showed themselves, or that back something of themselves, where I can see you're not really for me. But maybe it's just right now because your energy is being messed with right now. But again, are you really for me, or are you against me? Or also being around masculines where they feel like they're in competition with me. See, because I think a lot of these masculines have been activated in some sense, or some involvement that we've had with each other in a past life, or something else, okay? Or somewhere else in the fucking ether. Activated something, okay? All right? But again, these masculines seem to be exalted all the time in some kind of fashion, and I'm like a hidden gem. You know what I'm saying? And this time I don't want to live that particular life. And if I am, I want to live it fucking comfortably. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's also that energy too. where there's something, like I said, that nobody is just breaking into or coming in and hanging around homes that are empty. So again, what is it that I've missed? You see what I'm saying? Because again, a lot of times people could say, oh, it was boring there, or we didn't like there, or it could be also, we got what we could get from there. Let's move on. So there might be a pirating energy here. Okay. Like I said, this is about energy for me. Okay. So again, this might be also somebody knowing good and well that they're holding back from someone, but they're saying, oh, look at you. You won't listen. You won't do this. But they know, I mean, like I said, there's obviously some type of extra something here. There's obviously some type of, like I said, I always say a blockage as of moving forward to a next step. I do like what another soul sibling said today, as if this gray is making me think about gray people, right? There's a street called Gray, right? In the town that I lived in. So it's like, it's thinking about that is just making me think, right? It also has something to do with like Roman energy too, okay? It's also making me think, like I said, that we may be dealing with something here, something else here. And it keeps making me think about not a people. Yeah, infected wounds, okay? This may even be talking about somebody's eating habits here, okay? I just heard that this could be talking about somebody that eats meat or eats something here, okay? We have Maiden of Pipes here, all right? Or that, yeah, that could be me just feeling guilty about eating meat. Like, it's not that I don't eat meat, but we were just talking the other day when somebody made burgers here. And it was just like, oh, I haven't had no burgers. I started having like intestinal problems right away, I think. You know what I'm saying? And I just noticed here. Okay, so we have the stars here. Okay, and this might be 17 stars on this thing here with this spider here. Okay. And I don't want to call it a black widow because I don't think black widows have yellow on their back. But again, it's also making me think about, again, because the regular star card is the woman pouring out information. But this star card might be, again, a AI version of a star card that just catches stars in their thing here. And they hold on and harness their energy. Okay. This could be this energy of a spider energy or a black widow energy. Somebody that gets the stars in their trap or something. And the stars are pretty. This image is beautiful. But they hold them there and, you know, harness the energy here. Okay. But I feel like, you know, all of us are, something shines or radiates different when you're around different energy. I can see somebody's countenance falling. Okay, I can see people's countenance, especially those that try to act haughty or they have a like contradicting sweet way of throwing shade, especially my way. Okay, you know, I can see when their countenance is falling. Okay, but I can see some people are getting better at manipulation. Okay. And it may be this energy of polygamy, yeah, because a lot of people are, they're gloating and stuff about these whole polygamous energies here, okay? Like we doing this over here or whatever, all right? But it's all still a collective energy to, I feel like, go against the sun. That's the next card, okay? I feel like it's to go, whatever this is to go against the sun, okay? And then we have a medicine woman here in reverse. This might be somebody that cooks up herbs or uses herbs and stuff like this. Might have used it in the wrong way. I'm hearing that somebody might have been using something like this to, again, oh, that might be what it is about the mandrake plant. Because I was doing some research on that a while back and I found out that it was a plant that can make people drowsy or make somebody, but I noticed that it also grew in the South. Okay, I think Florida and stuff like that, okay? But also it grew, I think I found out it grew in some of the areas here in the Midwest too. Like a different version of it. So again, maybe that's what this is talking about too, okay? So again, there's a medicine woman, like I said. Oh, shit, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The Empress, that Lillian energy, I'm not going to be saying full names of tarot readers channels. You'll know who I'm talking. You should know, again, if you walk with me on this platform. So those were the pictures that I posted on _seeking today. I'm telling you, whatever's coming in here, okay? Whatever's coming in here, it's something about a cup too. But it can also be about somebody's cup. It could be also, I'm thinking about a vassal, because we have the, in this deck, they have the vassal, the vassal energy, okay? And I'm thinking about even a womb here, okay? Somebody might be adding things to people's cups, okay? This might be also something that you're sipping on or drinking on here, okay? Damn, so this would, like I said, I posted that picture of her with that teacup with the Band-Aid on her finger, letting somebody know, you know what I'm saying, that to me, because I could read like that. I read people intentions. I could look at a picture of you and probably tell you what the fuck you might have been thinking in that picture with a couple of subliminals in it. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes. It's just only when source wants me to. That's what I'm saying. I don't do over indulging or over something going into people's business. It's not my business what you smell like, what your house look like, how how you treat your children, unless I see you doing something in a video or something to one of them. It's not my business, you know what I'm saying, all these other things. It's just not. So I talk about things that could be affecting a collective amount of people. Is being told by me, and I'm telling you my story, but I'm also telling you that this is possibly happening to a mass level of people. So when you see things happening strange or different around you, you will be aware. That's all. So again, it's so again, this is giving me, with this energy here, and this medicine woman in reverse is absolutely giving me that somebody with, look at what the fuck is next at the bottom of this deck, the vassal. I'm telling you. Somebody was doing something to wombs here. This might even be karma energy here. Okay? Or they might be able to see into this type of energy here. Carjackings or things like that. Spiritual hitmen and stuff like this. Okay? So again, we got the Fool here. So again, maybe somebody made a foolish mistake, but then this makes the chief of vassals be having to leave here. So we got the ace or the one of vassals here, okay? The main vassal. This could be like even the empress or the mother or the lion's gate energy, okay? And then we have the chief of vassals in reverse, right? But also with this person in reverse, they could be getting in trouble for something. They could be questioned about something. Do they know about something that happened here? This is somebody that, like I said, it looks like they may have been supposedly moving on to calmer waters is what this might look like to me. But in instance, they may not be, okay? They may see with this person, again, this star's energy at 17, maybe 2017 is when they started messing with this energy here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might see something here, okay? But then also, like I said, now that I'm picking this card back up, this star energy could be also another energy of another, like a Charlotte's Web energy, okay? Excuse me. How she was given wisdom, you know what I'm saying? She was given a certain type of wisdom to, because I feel like we even talking about Sheba and Bathsheba energy here. Y'all know we did the little breakdown on Bathsheba. I feel like there's a spiritual bath that can be happening with people that does not happen in this realm because it's with the stars. Okay, so again, this could be also this energy too. Somebody could look at it as a Queen of Wands energy, but it might be like the Empress energy, or it might be another type of energy here, okay? Even a Queen of Cups could be, because maybe, certain entities go to people for like advice or something like this, okay? So we can look at this both ways. We can look at somebody harnessing the energy and holding someone, and we can just look at somebody being tended to or cared for that's inside of this trap. They come for rest or refuge or peace, okay? Peace of mind, possibly, all right? And again, don't get me wrong. One of these feminine energies that you see me calling out, they could probably get that from there too. The only thing that I'm telling you is that, again, like I said, and maybe they don't care. My concern about this particular person is I know that sometime throughout this time there has been a sense of jealousy that's covered up by a sweet face and smiles. When again, I don't send out attacks. I don't know nothing about no damn moons and new moons or nothing like this. But so obviously, maybe like I said, maybe a past life I did. Maybe I was a G at the shit in the past life. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Maybe in my youth at 17, I was like that. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. But I don't want to cause these people harm. But I want if it's a particular garden, okay, or around my home or around my masculines, or you know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that somebody is not using their power the wrong way when I'm not looking. Because again, once these masculines start dealing with these other feminines, they're unplugged. They can be possibly unplugged. They may not even want it to be, but they don't want to come back and be like, I need a charge or whatever. Or maybe they also have been under the influence with something in their drink that they don't need nobody to. And that's maybe why, again, Israel is crumbling. You know what I'm saying? Right here in Isaiah, what we're talking about here. Okay? Because they're choosing to worship or to help or assist or create with or join with idols instead of who their real gods are. We have the sled here. This is also, though, giving me Siberian energy or Native American energy or, you know, Canadian energy. Is also making me think about, like I said, it might be something like that, too. Because there was something in some text that we were reading about the land of the north. That could also just be, again, the northern portion of this country. Or it could be even far north, okay? Shit, we could talk about the North Pole. I don't know. All right? So we got the Maiden of Shields here, okay? I feel like again, the Rasha energy might be like a Maiden of Shields energy with this black hawk. I mean, big elk energy here. Like a graceful kind of energy, you know, very wise, okay? That again, like I said, not all times do I, you know, that I'm calling out people in a negative way on this platform. It's just I see them in the text sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like picking up on their energy in the text and also some of the words that are coming out of their mouth. Maybe these people don't even care about the Bible. They don't think about the Bible. They don't like it. But again, for me, you know, the way that I use the text on this channel with the cards, with the Torah being in the tarot and the tarot being in the Torah, okay? And also being a living Bible, or we're talking about living events of things in real time happening, and we just tackling them down in here. So again, we're connected. We're connected. Like the energy is just, you know, this might be the energy through this lineage or this bloodline or these particular beings or something that they had that they knew would show up in my feed that day, that they gave this particular piece to this message or a clue or a key that I needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? But nobody had to be really trying to work hard against one person to do something. You know, that's all I'm saying about the whole thing. About that, okay? So, you know, and then again, I don't feel like it's right. We can sit here and talk about this soulmate, everything else too. But again, some of this stuff could have been constructed or correlated too. I mean, constructed and because these people know our future to also get us to lose out on things, right? If they knew you were going to be a golden child or one of those particular, not special, because we're all special in our own way. But we're supposed to be doing something more, okay? Then again, they're setting up a false narrative around you your whole life. You see what I'm saying? They've been, this whole cultivating, they've been cultivating and planning this your whole life. This is why it takes a collective. It's like a unity is key. All right? But we got the devil energy here showing up too, okay? Damn. So we got the Empress and we got this Page of Wands energy. And like I said, I feel like some of these people have been sending in Page of Wands energy. Okay. Don't just clear out the names that I'm saying here. When I go from one point to another point, I'm not even talking about that no more. But I'm just telling you in general. Now, again, there may be some names that I might have mentioned in the first couple videos today that I feel like have something to do with this type of energy. With sending energies in to stain women so that they can take the women, they can take the women or men that were made for these women away from them. So this is like staining the energy so that they cannot go and honor their own or go back to God. Okay, this is sending in energy, acting like I'll be a watcher on the wall. I'll watch the flock. But the whole time they got the foot on the gate, letting all kind of wolves in sheep clothing in. You see what I'm saying? That's the energy of some of these people. And I don't care what you say. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Sometime past, present, or future. Okay, this is what has been happening on this plane. All right, and somebody don't want me to talk about that kind of stuff. Okay, and so I'm being punished mainly possibly because of that. Not really because, I'm a horrible person, okay? So we have the dancers here. So this is giving me a dancing savior energy, but it's also this emperor sitting here with this shotgun. Hold on, let me move this over here. Hold on. It's also this emperor sitting here with this shotgun, got the door taped up. Okay, this the kind of energy I'm looking for right here. Okay, some G.I. Joe Rambo type shit. Somebody to actually take what I'm saying seriously here. Okay, because whether you move from this place or that place to this place to that place, it's not going to matter if you don't have somebody that's actually protecting the fortress, right? So that's why I feel like, it could be dangerous to have a masculine around that has a very valuable item or possession, right? Or a woman or something, but he's worshiping idols somewhere else. You're leaving your God unattended, right? You're under love potion or a love spell, you know. You're under some type of something like this. A lot of people are selling you things nowadays, oils and potions and stuff like that. One day, I was thinking about making a protection because, that's what's important to me. A protection oil or something like this. My daughter had just bought me one and I was like, dang, I might start making some of these and bottle them up, But again, I feel like somebody beat me to the idea like they always do. Somebody in a collective, but it's not really collective. It's people that spy on me and then do what I was going to do. But I can still do it. There's enough room for everybody to do it. But again, a lot of people, these people already know what they're doing to finances and shit and keeping the masculine occupied over here. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Good. And again, also me, not wanting or thinking that I have to go out there and get no regular fucking job at no McDonald's. Again, I'm working right now on, again, building up my platform and doing something from home. All right. And if they want to block me and block my algorithms and mess with my fucking numbers and stuff like this, okay, I could get discouraged sometimes. Repetitive. It's going to be, I'm going to keep on fucking saying it then. Okay. Right. Until some kind of justice is being received here, I'm going to keep on talking. If you don't want to hear, you don't have to come back here. There's also going to be other shit you're going to hear here that you wish you would have heard. But until I feel like something has been made right or proper, I'm going to still talk about it. All right? So again, this may be also, like I said, with this dancing energy, this might be somebody that's dancing their way into somebody's life here. And then and this emperor might not even want to be with that person, or might be acting kind of like serving other energies or something and standing there like this to block this. I feel like some people have been messing around, like I said, in people's love lives or making it harder to discern things, especially, like I said, for those of us who are already in commitments on this plane when we linked up in another on another level with a counterpart. Okay, but again, some counterparts will just sit there to slow you down, to block you, to steal from you and shit like this. Not all of them. I'm just saying this is what has been done throughout the test of time. Doesn't mean that it could have to be not. It's up for you to discern if it's happening to you, to anybody today at all. You see what I'm saying? Nobody can try to manipulate, or if you think it should be done a certain way, you start a platform and do it that way. This is the way that I do it. I don't like nobody trying to sit there and say, just smile, everything's okay. No, nothing's going wrong. It would be seeming like a lie to me. But I don't want to sit on here and be like, yeah, you should be afraid and do this and do that. And, lock your doors, hide your mama, hide your kids. Or what. I'm not going to be like that either. It's just the shit should come out like a symphony. This is how it comes out. I mean, it just does. Okay? So, again, we have the lovers here. Okay, but we got a dead girl and a man that's living. All right? So, again, this is making me think about not same-sex marriages or same-sex relationships, but also relationships on different levels. Like you might have a merchant with a commoner. You might have a priest with a commoner. You might have a priest with a merchant. You know what I'm saying? It might be kind of like that kind of energy here. Or somebody that might be in the underworld or ḍālit person, but somebody sees the value in that person, okay? Somebody knows that the person might be even somebody that's holy, or they might even know that this is somebody that is royal or regal, okay? But they have been displaced by man and his laws. You see what I'm saying? And somebody might have been smart enough to still go ahead and raise what they would call the dead. I don't know why I just heard Drop Dead Fred. I don't know why I want to watch that movie. I think I am. I think I am. Matter of fact, that was one of my favorite movies growing up. So again, I feel like, again, this could be a way where somebody who is playing God right now or in a Lord God energy that wants to get rid of certain people that might be causing problems or might not like polygamy or might not think that this is, or might not talk so grand. They're not against LGBT, but they're not promoting it to children either. You know what I'm saying? And somebody might just don't like somebody's flow or something here. Okay? A lot of people won't even fess up and say, I talk about my mistakes and things on here too. Okay, but a lot of people won't even fess up and say what they've done or face you in any way. Some people are acting like you're just a ghost on this plane, and you know that you're supposed to be connecting with these people. And even if it's in a different way, like telepathically or something like that, you know that forces are working against that. That everything that's going on is not your fault. Some things are, and some things aren't. It's just as simple as that. Anybody that say otherwise, they're lying to you. They want you to feel some kind of way when shit happened to you. It's my fault. I just seen Eeyore. Okay. It's my fault. Nothing's. Ain't nobody walking around here like that. Never. It's just not happening around here. It's just not. And I think people don't like that. They might think it's haughty, but it's not. It's just the fact that I see something different than you do. We got the matriarch of shields. So yeah, this is a woman. So again, this is giving me the energy also, though. Wait a minute. This is giving me the energy of that gully energy. Okay. This is giving me the gully energy here. Okay. Because again, I noticed that there was a picture of the daughter and the mother. Okay. The daughter and the mother. I think there's a girl that looks just like the mother that was a reader. Okay. That has a very dark, I don't know. Her messages are kind of just grim a little bit all the time. But again, these same people will charge me with being some kind of way or something like this. And, sometimes people have a, way about what they do. I don't know, in the drawer in there. Okay. So again, like I said, we talk about variety of things here. I'm still not cursing anybody or anything. Okay. So again, I feel like this represents that mother and daughter combo with that gully coat of arms that Source brought to my view today, which is they connected on my mom's side of the family. I think somebody had a child or something with one of these women. So again, those are the things that I look at, like these family lines, that came into our family lines. People that had, there's a lot of children. I can't know them all, but I'm just saying there's certain ones that stick out. And then you think back to what was going on when these particular people hooked up, at some point in time, there was times when, there was a lot of partying and, kicking it and partying and, smoking and sniffing. And, I'm not saying that that part was happening at my family's house, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about, like the disco days and shit like that, partying and whatever. And then there was a lot of, like I said, a lot of swapping suitors. I don't know why I'm seeing like a instance when somebody was going to a liquor store or something to pick up some extra liquor, like a sister and her, like say it'd be like your uncle and your auntie, but it's your mama's or like your daddy and your auntie went to the store. I keep seeing a scene. I don't know why I keep seeing this scene ever since I was little, about two people betraying somebody very badly. I don't know what this vivid dream is. It's almost like my teenage years. It's almost maybe like, was it I'm thinking, was it one of my aunties, my younger aunties and one of their friends or something that I'm seeing here or something like this? Or was this one of my friends? I'm just trying to tap in a little bit more. Was it one of my friends or something? And I got a vision of a very hurt, because I was hurt. So I don't know if in this dream or this vision, I was the actual person that would have been hurt by whatever happened in that car, or if I was playing the part of somebody that I was connected to that would have been hurt if they seen what happened in that car. You see what I'm saying? It's just making me wonder. It's making me wonder. It's making me wonder about something that could have happened in my childhood or something that I blocked out or something. Or again, somebody else could have blocked it out and I picked up on that image. Okay? So we have a joint effort. Yeah, something about a joint effort. And like I said, this could be even a joint effort of somebody that could be... This would be a joint effort of some people from a long time ago coming up against someone here. Okay? We got the corn dance. Okay? There's also people that might do something similar to you. Okay? And they want to get you out of the way. All right? Because you might do it a little bit more than them. Or they might be against the Bible. And they think that people should leave it out of these type of things like this. But again, to me, it just reiterates what we're talking about and makes it stronger. So there's people that are fighting for certain titles to be able to talk about certain things or whatever. And so they're just low-key hating. You'll notice you do a video and then they come on and they have, you know exactly who they're talking about. You know what video they're talking about. It's almost like they actually was in your crib when you did the fucking video. You see what I'm saying? Because the whole video is about to be about how this person is wrong and how they should do it and how they should do it and how it's not really telling you about just coming and giving you the information. It's about how they should do something and how people are unappreciative and how people don't care and how until you leave them and da-da-da. So this makes me think about somebody that's nagging about something. Somebody feels some kind of way. They feel some kind of way about something. You know what I'm saying? And so they really saying something else there. Somebody holding an animosity from childhood or something like this. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I be thinking like about this energy of this. Yeah. But like there was this friend of mine, but I think, you know, she was kind of maybe, you know, maybe LGBT. Okay, we got the Hermit here. So shedding the light, and we got a tower in reverse. Okay. So her name was Kelly. Okay. And matter of fact, I got to look up her coat of arms. And there's this Philly girl that, I don't know, she looks so much like her. I just wonder what this is about, like lineages and people like this, okay? But she was my best friend, and her and my other best friend got into a fight because of who was going to be my best friend. But again, I feel like at some point in time, something is telling me that you are different, and people have had access to you, people that you don't even think would have had access, people you call best friends, they have been hiding a different way, or maybe they're unaware about a different way that they've been able to attach themselves to you. And because you don't reciprocate the same type of love that they give you in that arena that you're blocked from, I can't even, if I, you know, maybe if I could, or if somebody didn't blind me, I would be able to play and go party in that area with the people. But they look at it as being stuck up, or you this, when I clearly keep saying either we're different, or for some reason I'm blocked off from being able to see or meet you wherever you want me to meet you. And I feel like somebody gets a kick out of this. They like that fact that there's a dark spot somewhere that everybody can go, right? But I can't. You see what I'm saying? Somebody likes that advantage. They can take advantage, and they can use that also to turn people against me a lot. But I feel like this might be also like these type of beings coming and drinking or sucking off of me already, some kind of way energetically or something, since I was a youth. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking around like I've been followed around by energetically. These people might have a vulturous energy when it comes to me. Right? This is not playing victim or anything. This is just saying what I see, because for some reason I'm thinking that there's a very rare people like me in this masculine. There might even be a group like 7 or 10, a small handful that are just different, and most of them, they just like to be quiet and shut up and just, you know, they go about the flow and they try to hide and duck off into society. But I'm just this horn that just, right? So again, it may even make me think about Moses' horn. You see what I'm saying? Like a blowhorn. Or it's making me think about, like, on these native pictures, a lot of horns, or even in Africa, they use those horns, or blowing the horn, or a trumpet. Something about trump or trumpet, okay? So again, it's saying your country lies in ruins, your cities are burned while you watch, okay? It says foreigners are destroyed. And again, like I said, I feel like some people, you know, maybe this might be a plot right here for a takeover, right? Like somebody think that you can see something, but you can't see this stuff. And somebody knows good and damn well that you can't, because they might be the reason, or they know the reason why you've been blinded from this. You see what I'm saying? This is somebody that knows that they blocked some kind of deep level of seeing for you. And they're allowing all these torturous things to happen around you, and say, look, this person can't even take care of the business like they supposed to. See? So you should just send me in there instead. Me and this new bitch, or this new dude. You see what I'm saying? This is the energy that I'm picking up here. But this will also be, you know what I'm saying, somebody on the outside looking in too, when it comes to certain things, like how they were letting those fires burn over there in California and stuff like that, okay? You stand there helpless and abandoned like a watchman shanty in the field when the harvest time is over, or when a crop is stripped and robbed. Okay, so again, and I feel like this would be also like, these are people that's supposed to be police. So it's making me, it's taking me back to when they were trying to punish the police, saying that they were whipping the people at the border. And so they said defund the police, right? So again, some of us might have been defunded at that point in time. That just leaves you in the cracks of society being targeted. I just had the police ride past here real slow and write down some. Well, I did call them the other day, you know what I'm saying, but everything calmed down, whatever, so they didn't come. But I noticed he was looking at the house, and he did jot something down on something next to him when he slowly turned. So again, you know, that could be for a good thing or a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's somebody heating up around here with the way that they want to get rid of somebody, okay? Because again, if it was for some kind of saving or some kind of something like this, somebody could have just already been knocked on the fucking door to tell me that they wanted to come give me a message, period. Okay? People are sitting back quiet because they're plotting right now. All right? And again, if these people and these masculines and feminines know that this is going on, then what are they doing about it? Okay? Because I feel like this is current energy here. If the Lord of hosts, so this is a different type of Lord here, would not stepped in to save some of us, we would have been wiped out in Sodom and Gomorrah, as Sodom and Gomorrah were. Okay? The apt comparison. Listen, but a lot of these people probably walked away from their leader because they wanted to be it, or some of these people could have walked away because of other reasons, temptation or something like this. All right? In the first place. You know what I'm saying? Just like, again, I had to look at the point that, you know, I felt like I wasn't getting the help or assistance here that I needed, you know what I'm saying, at some point in time, or instead of people trying to be understanding and help out when I was going through my awakening and maybe the dark night of the soul, there was nobody for me to turn to. They were all attacking. Even if I needed help, it seemed like they were all plotting and planning and attacking. It was all a part of like feeling like they were trying to get my foot in some kind of noose or some kind of bear trap. You know what I'm saying? So I can be imprisoned mentally again or something like this. Or also some people will have control over assets or something that would have something to do with me. Okay? We have the wish card, and it just came out 2 times. I don't know why I keep hearing the Make-A-Wish Foundation every time I see that card. All right? But really, you know what I'm saying? They're saying if this Lord would have stepped in, okay? But again, this could be also energy that somebody felt like somebody did step in for them. Okay? That somebody could have been me. That somebody could have been somebody else. But I feel like at some point in time, somebody thought that they were getting something from somewhere, or they wouldn't have sat around here for so long. Right? I just feel like when they decided to turn their back and go, instead of taking me with, they decided to leave somebody behind and claim everything for themselves and be stingy and greedy and give to other people. And what did they do? They left the spiritualists behind. Again, I read this post the other day. What do people... Somebody saying, don't make this all about you. All right? But this person liked to use death and funeral of this person, knowing how I feel about them. It always gets me upset. It always gets me crying. It always gets me upset. But I feel like, again, that's the soft spot. Okay? That's the soft spot to make me look like I'm losing it or I'm in despair about something else. But this person knows anytime I hear anything about them being dead or death or about this person, okay? Not them walking away from me and choosing somebody else, not none of that stupid shit, but actually, you know, knowing that I could have spent time with somebody that's playing fucking games or played games. You know what I'm saying? Somebody know that will fuck me up, right? And I feel like that's what somebody's doing. You know what I'm saying? And then they sit here and they allow these other people to watch and then make videos about it and act like they psychic. You know. So we have the Weaver. And I feel like they got a very strong Weaver witch. Another witch that might be able to do the same shit I do, but she's had training. Okay? A dark witch. Okay? That might be in reverse here for the works and the things that they've casted here and that they've done. Okay? We got the warrior woman in reverse. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I don't want to fight no more. Shit. Like that's just the energy, okay? But we got the medicine wheel, so this is almost like the wheel of fortune. So maybe some type of fate or something is about to be changed or something, okay? And then we have the silence here, okay? I'm hearing remain silent. So again, this might be something about an arrest or something about somebody thinking they won something or they was going to do something and now they silent. All right, so we got smoke signals in reverse and stickball. So again, there's a 5 of Wands energy, probably a war energy. My masculine might be long gone, far away, distant, in a distant place here. Okay. In the smoke signals that he might be sending will be in reverse here. All right? Because again, not saying that Taurus is an enemy, but the energy that reigns in him could be an enemy, but it could also be a savior energy too. There's something going on here. So we have a scout in reverse, because I feel like the scout energy has been around here at some point in time. All right? There might even be scout energy today where somebody is seeing who's the better pick for something here. Okay? But again, there's been already an unfair, unbalanced way of looking at it because somebody has already had the upper hand. Somebody has been able to look into somebody's life, see how it is, want it for themselves, and then try to mimic that. And then, you know what I'm saying, take somebody else's place in the situation here. Okay? And somebody's been exalting them. They've been inflating them in the chest area. Right? It's supposed to be their heart that should be exploding. But I guess somebody read the Bible and think it's talking about your boobs. Okay? So, things like that. But then they'll try to make you feel bad about yourself, okay? Right? So again, knowing that if a motherfucker over here just worked with what they had, I mean, it wouldn't even really be a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, okay. So we have the femme fatale. All right, and then we have a servant in reverse. So I think somebody's been trying to treat somebody like a servant. Okay, just chill. I'm almost done. Treat somebody like a servant that's not a servant here. We got Don Juan in reverse. No more love bombing and breadcrumbing here. Okay, I know. No more love bombing and, you know, all this stuff here, okay? Somebody's going to have to come correct or not, and they already know that, so they're just going to probably pretend like they want to go off somewhere else, okay? So we have the storyteller, okay? So, I don't know what that energy is, you know? We have gossip in reverse here, okay? We got exorcist in reverse, and we got a martyr in reverse. Take them how you want to. I'm not reading them. And we have a damsel here, okay? And then we have a mediator in reverse, and we have a rescuer, okay, coming in for somebody. And we also have destroyer energy. And this is what I think that we're going to talk about on the next page when we come back here, all right? Because it says, but all sinners shall utterly perish, for they refuse to come to me. Shame will cover you. This is me calling out to my people. Like, where did you go? Okay? This could be also somebody else that's still in the same way. And you will blush to think of all those times you sacrificed to idols in your groves, in your sacred oaks. You will perish like a withered tree or a garden without despair, like hunting straw. Like burning straw. Your evil deeds are the spark that set the straw on fire, and no one will be able to put it out, okay? So again, this is destroyer energy to me. This is also Kali energy possibly, or that San Andreas fault line, okay? Because we have this angel in reverse here. We got a shapeshifter in reverse. Somebody is being able to see somebody possibly for who they are. We got prostitute in reverse because somebody been lying and saying somebody is a prostitute when somebody else is a prostitute. Somebody might be a prostitute with information, and somebody might be a prostitute with their body. And then we have orphan in reverse. So somebody might have found a family or their tribe or something like this. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and stop there. See you guys later. Take care. Bye.